Thank you. So, good morning. This is completely impromptu. I had not planned anything. So, I'm being asked to more or less repeat what I did for the keynote lecture, but to focus on my own experience and how I came to collect this story in the field. So, where shall we start? Maybe here. First, for those of you who don't know what Kongu Nadu is roughly the light green area there, very roughly. And the reason for this map is to show you that South India had three famous kingdoms. You all know that, Chola, Chera, Pandya. All three of those kingdoms were associated with merchant activity and commerce on the coasts. And that was extremely important for the livelihood of those three kingdoms. The interior area through which the Kaveri River flows was a, so to speak, backward area, largely covered in trees. We're talking now 10th, 11th, 12th centuries. And none of the three kingdoms really managed to dominate that area for any length of time. Yes, there were short periods where the Cholas came in or the Cheras came in, the Pandyas came in, but they never were able to hold the area because it was quite wild and they didn't have the roads and the temple structures and so on to hold the area. And meanwhile, of course, the people living in Kongu Nadu didn't really want to be dominated by some distant king. They wanted their own independent identity. So the story, the Anandmar story, is in a significant way about the identity of the Kongu region. And it uses a number of references to local rituals, to local customs and dress. And it is a way of saying, because Kongu Nadu, even today, sometimes feels inferior to the more famous areas on the coast. And so it's a way of saying we have our own pride, we have our own culture, and that is expressed in this story. So how did I come to Kongu Nadu? This is the style of dress that women used, and still some women, especially women who work in the fields, wear this yetugejam sile because it's easier to work in. The sari doesn't fall off your shoulder, and it's more practical for work. So anyway, when I started my advanced studies at Oxford, there were basically two choices for an anthropologist. You could do India or you could do Africa. Why? Because those were the areas where the British Empire was. And so the libraries had excellent reference materials and the professors were very familiar with those areas. Oh, you're not hearing this mic? I think it's not turned on.